Humans only use 10% of their brain. I'm sure we all have heard this before and many people believe that this is true. But do we really not use 90% of our brain? That's what we are about to find out here on the Unexplained. Teleporting yourself, move things only using your mind, learning a language in minutes, or even fly. Why can't we do that? Just for the fact we can only use 10% of the brain? The human brain is one of the most complex things scientists are still trying to understand. We've studied for centuries and every other day we find new fascinating things about the human brain. The bigger the brain, the smarter you are. This couldn't be further from the truth. Brain size relates more to proportion than it does to intelligence. For example, a human brain weighs 1.5 kilograms, an elephant brains 5 kilograms, and a whale brains 9 kilograms. Yet, on a per weight basis, humans pack in more neurons than any other species, making us way smarter. In 1890s, William James, the father of American psychology, said, "Most of us do not meet our mental potential." Some people saw this as only genius could use more of their brain, making them more intelligent or smarter than the average people. But in fact, William James said this to get people to challenge themselves. Since we now know that hard work still works by regularly working at challenging mental tasks. Human brain is capable of neuroplasticity, an ability of the human brain to change continuously throughout an individual's life. For a long time, scientists couldn't figure out the purpose for some areas of the human brain, and when some damage was caused on one of those areas, there was no motor or sensory deficit. So scientists conclude they didn't do anything and call them silent areas. Later it was found these areas were responsible for executive and integrative ability, being crucial to abstract reasoning, planning, weighing decisions and adapting to circumstances and so on. The human brain, which only accounts for 2% of the body's mass, consumes an incredible 20% of total body energy. In comparison, a rodent and a canine brains consume 5% of total body energy, and monkey brains consume 10%. When it comes to children, the number goes up to 50%, and in babies 60%. Half of the 20% energy the human brain consumes goes towards simply keeping the structure intact. If 90% of the human brain was useless, evolution would have done its job by now and get rid of the brain's parts we don't use. Just like our ear muscles, the palmaris longus, or even tail. We in fact use 100% of our brain and not just 10. We just don't use 100% at once. But there are some people that can use 100% of their brain. The ones subscribing to the channel right now. We are the Unexplained and see you in the next video. Goodbye.